Virgo, feels to me like somebody definitely had a love-hate relationship with you. Right now, they can't understand why they can't move on. Like, why they can't resist the love that they have for you. Why they can't shake this. Virgo, I feel like they feel like you did something to them, or I just feel like they're realizing that they can't shake Virgo. Someone loves you much more than what you actually realize, Virgo. Seriously, and even what they've even showed, for real, for real. They're about to prove, they're about to make a move here. They're about to prove what they feel. They've fallen deeper. You're living rent free in their mind. They're very obsessed. Okay, you guys, this is way more than love. All right, they're very much so obsessed. You are their temptation. It's just that simple. They don't understand why you're their temptation. All as they know is they can't shake you, and all as they know is that they got a whole lot of love for you, and they only got eyes for you. Virgo, this person is in isolation. Okay, they're soul searching. They're using a lot of introspection when it comes down to this. They're trying to find out. They're praying a lot. They're trying to get some inner guidance, or some guidance, period, when it comes down to you. For some reason, this person is full of anxiety, fearful. They feeling helpless and powerless and restricted. They're feeling trapped in their mind, you guys, regarding you. They have an overflowing amount of love for you. Like I said, they think that you've done something to them, okay? As far as like work or something like that, which I don't see that. I don't see like somebody doing work here, all right? I do feel like they're kind of questioning themselves, though. They're questioning themselves about what exactly, which way they need to go about you. I feel like possibly you guys have broken up maybe a while ago with the Eight of Cups here and with the Two of Wands. But nonetheless, they're about to take a risk here. They're at a fork in the road. They're definitely plotting and planning. They're trying to see what options they have here. Possibly waiting for more information in this Hermit card to come out. Like maybe they're like, okay, well, maybe I'm just going through something right now. Maybe I just miss Virgo because I'm going through something right now. Maybe that's what they feel. But it's getting more intense than that because the shit won't go away with this Eight of Swords here, okay? They want some type of progress. They're about to make a decision. And like I said, with the Eight of Cups, it feels to me like this is either a while ago or this is a person that's at a distance that is ready to make a move. With the Cups and the Wands, this is very emotional energy that is ready to be action oriented, okay? So, Virgo, this individual is obsessed, okay? So, I don't know, obsession is never a good thing as far as I'm concerned. That doesn't necessarily mean love. However, they are showing up as King of Cups. They are showing up as really, really wanting you and loving you way more than what they realize, and in way, way more than what you realized, okay? This person is possibly baby mom, baby dad. But they want to be loyal. I think in the Two of Wands, they've thought about their loyalty factor. In the Two of Wands is thinking, okay, you guys? So this is a thought process. So they thought about, you know what I'm saying, their loyalty factor. They thought about showing much more care. Maybe in their thought process, they've gotten wiser when it comes down to how to love you. Possibly they thought about how they weren't as tolerant or friendly as they possibly could have been. Maybe they questioned their own devotion when it has come down to you. It is a good possibility that they questioned why they tried to manipulate you the way that they did and as many times as they did. And for some of you, they're thinking about how they showed up, period, as far as like in a nonchalant type of way, or if they acted as if they could care less, right? Well, apparently, being in hermit mode here, they have ascended. They have done a lot of soul searching, a lot of introspection, thinking a lot about Queen of Pentacles, okay? Thinking of possibly about what Queen of Pentacles truly did deserve before either they walked away or you chucked the deuces, one or the other. They know that you're grounded. They know that you're a business person. They do know that you are successful. They do know that you are generous. They do know that you value luxury and luxury lifestyle. They do know that you are down to earth and practical. For one word, always our word, because some people ain't in the luxury lifestyle, okay? But this is Queen of Pentacles, all right, you guys? So I'm just saying, the luxury lifestyle is what's up, okay? Nonetheless, successful, all right? Social butterfly for when you get ready to be social butterfly. But they also know that you'll shut their ass down, okay? You have a flip mode about yourself, even though it's showing up as they're the one that is obsessed, but it's also showing up as you ain't nothing to be played with either. You're showing up as someone that you're not to be played with either, and they kind of know this. I think at this point they're like, you know what? I don't play with Virgo like that. Okay, I just, you know, I don't really think anybody can get them to try to play with you like that. Okay, but they're way more in love than what they themselves knew, and definitely more than what you knew. Okay. And they want to come back around. They're about to prove themselves to you in some type of way, okay? Once they get ready, once they get up out this Two of Wands, okay? So I wouldn't be surprised if I see the Three of Wands. I wouldn't be surprised if I see the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Cups, or anything that has to do with getting back together, okay? Six of Cups or anything like that, okay? Because they're ready to prove to you that they have fallen deeper in love and that they're ready for something real, something substantial, all right? Something lasting. So, Virgo Nation, much love, much respect, you guys. Thank you so much for still being here with me. I love you guys to life. Shout out Train to Go, my membership, my sisterhood, my brotherhood, and shout out to my new members, you guys. There's so many new Train to Go members, you guys. I love you guys. Let me know that you guys are new so that I can give you the warmest welcome that I can possibly think of. And also, shout out to my day ones, my VIPs, and also my chat with Nikki. I love you guys to life. You guys hit that thumbs up button. I really would appreciate it. And also hype your girl if you guys are feeling generous. Please remember, for every 100 new subscribers, somebody will get a free read, okay? I am going to the throne. I'm praying over everything on this table, the cards, the clarifiers, everything. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. You guys, I'm asking for truth, revelation, confirmation, guidance, consolation, peace, and protection as I give Yeshua Messiah all the praise, the honor, and the glory, in which he definitely does deserve. Holy Spirit, they're obsessed. Right, they're obsessed. They know Four of Wands. Shout out, Holy Spirit. They know that you're their twin flame, soulmate connection, okay? Like I said, this possibly could have been your wife or your husband. What do they want with this Four of Wands? Besides relocation. Yeah, see, they're fucking trapped in their mind. Eight of Swords on Eight of Swords. They're trapped on their mind. They're very anxious about this connection. They're fearful about this connection. They're feeling mentally trapped in this connection. When it comes down to you, they damn sure feel restricted in this connection. They feel helpless, okay, you guys? And they're thinking, they're looping, all right? Holy Spirit, give me a little bit more. What are they going to do? Because see, this is all on Queen of Pentacles. You know, this is how they feel about you. Right. Didn't I say I was going to see the Knight of Cups? Hype your girl. Listen, they want to romance you. They want to follow their heart. All right, you guys. All I need is a Three of Wands. All they need to do is, you know what I'm saying? Listen, you're showing up as High Priestess. They know. They know that you know. So I believe this is the reason. Remember what I said earlier that they know that you ain't the one? The reason why they know that you ain't the one is because they know that you're High Priestess. Okay? They know that you know shit you ain't got no business knowing. Okay? You know, they know that you are High Priestess. So why are they trapped in their mind? What's going on here, Holy Spirit? Two of Cups. I told you. They love you more than they realized. And they damn sure love you more than you realize. Listen, if somebody love you more than what they own self realized, then that means that you double, triple, quadruple didn't know they loved you like this. Okay, Two of Cups. Shout out, Holy Spirit. Okay? Right. What is this? Four of Pentacles. Not one to let you go. Up underneath the deck. Holy Spirit, what else are they thinking about? What are they trapped in their mind about when it comes down to Virgo? Celebrating with you. Thinking about the marriage. Thinking about the proposal. Thinking about them proposing to you. They're definitely talking to their family and friends about you. Not in a bad way. This is not Page of Swords. Definitely wanting an opportunity. A real one. Page of Pentacles. You know how I feel about them pages, okay? So you're going to be getting a message, because a page definitely does mean messenger, but They all be some fuck shit, okay, y'all? But bottom line is, if there's any page to be taken seriously, it would be the Page of Pentacles. I do feel like they do want an opportunity, okay? Right. They're willing to work for it. They don't want you to give it to them anymore, Virgo. I feel, you know, with this energy here, what it feels to me like is that you came, I'm not going to say easy, but it was almost like things just fell into place, right? They want to work for this. They want to work for you, okay? They don't give a damn how hard they got to work. There go that Three of Wands showing up right on time. Shout out Holy Spirit. Y'all know I'm tapped in. They're about to walk in your direction. What are they willing to work for? What do they want? They want a foundation back, okay, you guys? Because y'all hit the damn tower, all right? They want this foundation back. Whatever was built on a weak foundation, all right? With the tower in reverse, it will never be the same again. The tower in reverse, I mean, that's blowing up the foundations. There's nothing to build upon, but except to build a new foundation. And that's if you accept them back. Holy Spirit, give me a little bit more. I'm going to see the Six of Swords. Holy Spirit. Yeah, they want to give to you with the Six of Pentacles. They want to give you what you deserve. Six of Cups. I knew I was going to see that too. I told y'all what I was going to see in the beginning. Hype your girl. They want to mend this relationship and they want to give something to you. Okay? Hermit on Hermit. Yeah, they thought about it. They know. They've ascended themselves. I don't know. They went through the dark night. I don't know what they went through. Tell them about this King of Cups. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be. That wants to get on your level. Showing up as King of Pentacles. Wants to be grounded, okay? Wants to be a business person. Wants to level up. Money and love. Cups and Pentacles. Two of Wands. They're thinking about this. They're thinking about the changes that they need to make, all right? They understand they stuck 10 knives in your back. They understand that. Holy Spirit, so what are they thinking about here? They're thinking about winning with you, okay? You're showing up as a winner, achievement, awards, notoriety of some type of sort, okay? And they want to win with you. Right. Ace of Pentacles on the fence, though. I don't know. That's the blockage. The blockage is the stability. The blockage is the blessings. The blockage is there's another person that's in your energy. Give me a little bit more. Give me a little bit more. There's another person in your energy, too. This person, listen, they're about to, listen, you need to be careful, okay? Because honestly, this person, first of all, karma is here. Watching you with someone else is karma. But then on top of that, they're willing to do anything, Virgo. And when I say anything, I do mean like manipulate, okay, as well, all right? They got to get past your boundaries. You got boundaries up for a reason. Holy Spirit, why does Virgo have boundaries up for this person? Because you know, you're enlightened. You know what they bring. What do they bring? What's the truth? Why does Virgo have boundaries? Because that you know that they're greedy. You know that they hoard. They try to hoard you. They try to control the dynamic. They're unjust. You had court with this person. You divorced this person. What else? Yeah, you know. You got sacred knowledge. What's going on? What does High Priestess know about this person? This person is incompassionate. Sacrilegious, possibly. Right. And things has just changed. I feel like you outgrew this person. There's a cycle that's ended, one that began. So tell me about the one that's began and one that end. What's the cycle? Death. It's a done deal. It's just that simple. Right. You got a new beginning, a new start. There's somebody else in your energy. So Holy Spirit, this person, they had a love-hate relationship. That's why they didn't show compassion. They're thinking. They're at a distance. So what's going on with them? Wanting to overcome obstacles, driven to succeed, even in manipulation. Same individual, showing up as King of Cups again. Holy Spirit, what are they doing? They're in Hangman right now, you guys. Stagnation and limbo, okay? They're uncertain. Give me a little bit more. They've missed several opportunities. Showing up as the Empress. You've leveled up. You've leveled up on their ass. So what's the problem? They think that you won't invest in them. Why? Why, Holy Spirit? Because they were a manipulator, and they were a liar, and they were a trickster. That's why. So what do they want? They know they love what they want. They praying and hoping. They wanting it. They're wanting for with Wheel of Fortune. They truly feel like it's their destiny to be with you. It's just that simple. You falling back from this energy. So is it their destiny to be with them? Definitely going to seize moments. The moment they get confirmation that it is. Right. They're at a distance, y'all. 16, 7. Right. They're at a distance. And right now, they know that it's their destiny to be with you. Okay. But as soon as they get the memo, they will. Because they're going to be crying a river. And they've been crying a river. Okay. For a long time now. See, they didn't understand why they could not get over you. But the devil has been playing tricks on them. They're about to shut the devil down. Holy Spirit, give me a little bit more. Right. And they're going to emperor up. So, this past person who was incompassionate, manipulative, that acted as if they were nonchalant, this individual has an upgrade. Okay, an upgrade has taken place. All right. They know now that you are their destiny. You're already showing up as 4 of Wands, 2 of Cups here, 6 of Cups. They're definitely wanting to mend this. They're just waiting in this 2 of Wands energy to get more information. Now, once they find out that you are their destiny, they're coming after you, Virgo. So what are you going to do? I mean, that's pretty much it. What are you going to do? There's somebody who you was with. You was married to this person. You had kids with this person. You was close to this person some type of way. Proposed to this person. Something. Holy Spirit. What else does Virgo need to know about this energy? What else does Virgo need to know about this energy? A lot of wounds here. Lots of wounds here. Somebody's very emotional. But you need to know that this person is 3 of Wands. They're walking in your direction. They have foresight. They got vision. They're going to have vision. 4 of Swords. Fall back from it. Rest. Think of what you want to do. Make sure you're single with the 9 of Pentacles if you choose to do this. Because if you do, then you guys will be starting off at 0. You will have to definitely scratch everything about this relationship and start completely over. Because whatever took place before caused a lot of wounds. It caused somebody to be set back. Caused somebody to be guarded. However, you have leveled up and so have they. All right? And bottom line is y'all used to have a family. Y'all had a family, planned a family or something. This could be a power couple here. See, but these 10 of Swords, this betrayal that they did, this backstabbing was a lot of fights, a lot of arguments, a lot of burdens here. You done gave this person direct ass honest truth. There's been a lot of conflict and friction when it's come down to this because this person was immature. Somebody was younger than somebody here. There's going to be some communication. There's going to be some communication. Somebody wants to win. Coming in peace with the 10 of Cups. Ace of Wands. Ace of Swords. Strength. It's going to take a lot of it. Okay. If you decide to take this person back, if you guys can like completely scratch everything you know, right? And start completely over again with both of y'all new evolution, then it's a real good possibility this may work, okay? But if them 10 of Swords and that 10 of Wands, that 5 of Swords and that 5 of Wands, which is the conflict of friction, the arguments, the fighting, the ego clashing, the issue problems, the backstabbing, the betrayal, and the burdens, being wounded. If that is something that somebody cannot get over, then this is a done deal. Okay, you guys? It's just that simple. It just all depends on how deep this here betrayal goes. You see what I'm saying? But I can tell you this, devil is on the fence in their energy, which does let me know that they're blocking it. Okay, I do feel like this person damn sure did have, and it is this King of Cups. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio somewhere in the chart. They could have had an awakening. The Tower is in reverse here, all right? Listen, Tower in reverse is no coming back, because that is blowing up the foundation. However, that does not mean that a person cannot rebuild a foundation. With the Fool is 0. That means that in order for this to take off to work, then you definitely have to scratch everything. Now, are you going to be able to do that? You're showing up as High Priestess, okay? So what I would do, me, myself personally, is I would search my feelings. I would pray and find out and get all the information that I need to find out and get. As long as the betrayal did not run that deep, right? But if the betrayal ran that deep, like for instance, they cheated, they lied, they sold you out. You see what I'm saying? Something like that. It's a hell fucking no, okay? But if it's, you know what I'm saying, or we were supposed to be on the same page, but for some reason we keep veering off of the same page, something that didn't do that much damage with someone. But if this person brought a lot of damage, you really gonna have to think about it, okay? Trying to go, like, for real, for real. If this person did the ultimate positive most, then that would be a hell no. That ain't even nothing to think about. You see what I'm saying? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn is here. If you guys are still here with me, please give me brown. This is rose gold, but give me brown. I don't know what color, whatever color you see here, okay? And black, all right? Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, heavy Leo, heavy Libra. Definitely somebody you ended up in court with, one way, shape, fashion, form, or another. Scorpio is here. Pisces is here. Yeah, damn sure was married to this person. For some of you guys, that will be true. Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. Damn, this is a deep-ass read. Scorpio. It's a lot of decisions to be made for some of y'all. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the person keeps coming up as King of Cups. You empressed up, okay? It's just that simple. Virgo, Gemini, Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, and Pisces. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Virgo, you're here, and also Capricorn is also here. So hopefully I was able to put that one piece together for you. If I was, that means I've definitely done my job. I'd appreciate it if you like, share, and subscribe. Virgo Nation. It's always a pleasure. See you guys soon.